Battlefield 6 currently has a 100% XP booster. It's a double XP, and it specifically said for hardware, which that means your guns, that means your attachments, all the stuff that we need. And holy, that was a quick join right there. I actually have never played this. We are going to be trying out Rush on Battlefield 6 for our opening round here, which of course is not flying, but I have two videos that I want to show you guys as well here. Let me see if I can find it over here that I wanted to take a look at. One of them was Wolfbrink had a 150 kill game, and then Silk has an insane game in the Jet. So we're going to be learning some flying skills today. But before we get to that, we're going to hop in on a quick rush, hang out with chat. Everybody who's tuning in live, good morning. Welcome to the stream. We are live on the weekdays here, Stone Mountain 64. And today is going to be a slightly shorter stream as well. So if you miss the stream, you're watching this as a VOD afterwards, RIP the dream. Get those notifications on, boys. Or quit your job to watch the stream. You know, that's... Is that... Oh, that's... Sorry, brother. At least you got the arm done. At least you got the arm done. Does Brisket get me the res? Come on, Brisket. Get me out, Private. So this is where prox chat. This is where we need prox chat. We need this integrated into the game. Boom. Boom. See, now I could thank him. I could be like, yo, thanks, bro. Thanks for the res, bro. You're the best. You're a real one, brother. One objective is captured. Moving up. Moving up. Medic! I should not be an engineer, by the way. I'm just an engineer because that's what we were running last time. I also did a brief couple test streams this morning as well. You guys know I'm always tinkering in the shop here. And I have a couple more things. Oh, sniped. Come on. A couple more things that I'm going to be rolling out in the next week because today's Friday. How is it already Friday, man? I can't believe it's already this time of the year. There was quite a few things that I've been trying to get my eyes on as well and react to on stream, but I still haven't got the chance to do that either. Here comes the flank. Hear him on the footsteps. Beautiful beam by the teammate there. Gotta love the squad here. I'm gonna get the audio up a bit too. Let's really lock it in here. You gonna see the new Spidey Man? Nah, I still gotta catch up on the old ones. I think they also came out with a couple other ones I haven't seen, like a Spider-Verse, and they came out with a whole Spider-Verse since I watched it when I was a kid. I haven't watched it in a long time. Oh, shoot! I think they changed the Spider-Man. Okay, we got the first sector. Push these guys off our sector here. Get all these kills with my gun to maximize my XP boost. Boom. 19 more soldiers. Rush is quite a bit more tame than Breakthrough as well. I probably do need to switch roles to medic or assault or something though, so I can break down some of the buildings and stuff. I guess I could still do that, but I have like vehicle specialty. Driving vehicle specialty. Fenrir, also welcome back. 20 months on the subbage, my man. Appreciate the support. I also heard that they are already going to be making changes to the way Breakthrough works on this map. I don't entirely know what they're doing, but I've played 2 games of Breakthrough on this, and we lost both of them. I did defense, and we lost terribly. We did attack, and we lost terribly. So I think the common point is me across both of those, unfortunately. What mode are you playing right now? This is Rush. And I just queued into the Tsuru Reef attack and defend. I think that was what I did. Just for the first one here with the XP boost, and I wanted to get some kills with the EF88 and see how many levels we can get, if any. Because my EF88 is not all the way maxed out. Okay, that's a good chance. I'm just going to die. We're going to take the respawn. And tell you what, I'm going to swap to medic here. But we still have the EF88 locked. Got my violet laser, everything on that, so that should be good. We should have the smoke and all of that. This guy's behind enemy lines. Let's see if we can get the spawn on Jester here. Nice. Oh. It spawned me prone on top of the thing. I couldn't get down. Come on, man. Come Oh. How come your gun doesn't have recoil? Oh, it's just my hacks I installed. That's all.
Grab what you can.
What are we playing? Call of Duty? All right, sorry, it's too early in the morning for this. I gotta have some more coffee. Okay, let's see if we can hit a flank here. Smoke launcher's ready. Hit him with a flank here. Hit him with a flank. Moving in. So this is why I kind of like Rush. It's a little more tame. Okay, don't get my med bag down here on the corner. 2 teammates are about to spawn, so I want to give them a good spawn here. I don't know why they're not spawning on me. Dude, the EOD bot just popped that! The EOD bot just planted the bomb! Got the double, held it down. Come on, team, where are you? Level up, level 36, level up, level that up. I don't know where the F my squad is, bro. Boom! We got A! That was sick. I don't crawl. You got meds? This guy's got nothing. That's what he's got. He's got nothing. Do you like using the new DMR? It seems pretty good up close. Yeah, that one is, the VSS you're talking about is very good up close in full auto. It's actually the same stats as the SC Dubskis. See, Crawl, that's how you get a res, my guy. You get a smoke out, you get a res down for the boys. Somebody's gonna res me. I believe in this team. I believe in them. Making the dream work. Double XP on hardware this weekend, Razor. That's what I'm talking about, brother. That's what I'm talking about. I just saw it when I logged in today. I saw it was double XP, and I was like, oh, no. Shoo. We'll see how it goes, though. We'll see how it goes. Wait a second. Craw's dead again. Dude, I don't think, actually, in Breakthrough, the objective does not go to these points. In Breakthrough, the objective goes that way. This is sick. Rush, it goes to the hotel. This is sick. Crossing! Go, go, go!
Contact! Enemy
Spotted one there. Nope. Jester's down. Jester's down. Monster Mount. Oh, never mind.
Take what you can carry.
Get a med bag set up. I like to get it set up, pre-set up in a nice spot too, so that way my med bag is ready to go. So next time I get up to a spot, we're good to go. So we'll see if Jester and High spawn on me here. Craw's a little more to the right. This guy's gonna spawn on me? What's going on? Why are they not spawning? Are you guys not able to spawn on me? It might be longer spawn times. Maybe that's what it is. Okay, we're getting the whole squad back on me, though. We're going for A. Oh. Move, boys. I smoked it off. Go, go, go. Oh, they're all dead. I got them all spawned back in again. Oh! Shoot.
I need a medic!
Oh, we got completely wiped. The whole flank got ruined, boys. Whole flank is ruined. Mission failure. Mission failure. Reset it. Ooh, Vix. We'll get a couple Vix on a board. We got a boat even? Wait a second. We can drive a boat. That sounds pretty sick. The only place we can drive the boat is right here. I don't know if this is even going to be worth it. This has got to be the final objective, though, right? Yeah, it is. This is the final objective. I'm gonna try and take a boat in, boys. You guys want in? Here we go. Mission's a green light. Go, go, go! Oh, wait, we're going all the way around. Oh, shoot. I didn't mean get out. My bad. Oh, it's not letting me turn. Oh. Well, you guys probably did the best decision, actually. Didn't let me turn right there, guys. Got so much air.
Me?
I'm moving deeper for flank. That's where a spawn beacon or assault would be actually pretty good.
Shit, who can throw a med kit?
See if we can lock down Alpha. Got that one behind. Get that bomb arm, Craw. Lock down the room. No, I got a smoke on their door, but they're flying in from the top too. Maybe I gotta go assault. Oh wait, we got assault. What is this beacon placement, dude?
Pew pew pew.
Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my gosh. Beacon outside would have been a little more clutch there, but I like it. I like it anyways. I like the hustle. I'm going back for a boat play. Spawn on me when you're back. Okay, we gotta go a little tighter. What lie do you? Now that's a better beacon spot.
Who's pewing on my pews? Gate Stone.
Let's get it.
Hashtag Pew Life.
Both bomb sites planted. No way he gets the disarm there, dude. Whoa! Second floor! At the bar! On me too!
Need a medic!
Bravo is destroyed. Target next objective. Stay with me!
Big clutch, brother. Nicely done, boys. That was sick. Okay, I kind of liked that. That was pretty good. That was actually a close end game too. Good little different route there. I love it. Win on the board. Hold on. Okay, now I wanted to take a look at a couple of videos today, but I don't know. Should we do a little bit of flying first? How much time do we have? We have a little bit of time. Actually, let's see what it puts us in next. Let's see if it puts us in a conquest next. We're going to get into the skies. I had to just try Rush because I haven't played that before in this on this map, so I had to try it. And we got 5,000 XP. It's not bad. It's not bad. Charles, also, welcome to the squad.
Brand new member of the
Good teamwork.
Mountaineers. Over.
So he said I got a free sub. I think the sub command just does that auto. Well, I did have a problem with the free sub system. So what happened? Nothing. I'm just trying to abuse the free command. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, because you're already free subs. You got to wait for the next month for the next sub. And I have had some problems with it. So that's why if you see any bugs or stuff that doesn't look like it's happening right, let me know. Or if you could even hop into Discord and let me know. That's always a good thing. I can actually get stuff fixed.
Daniel Lecter, also welcome back, second month. Mista, also welcome to the squad. We also got Radio dropping the 2, taking the top on the day.
What do we got? Breakthrough? Breakthrough doesn't have any flying vehicles, so we're going to switch it out.
GGG Gold, Code also dropping a huge 1K on the Piñata. My good sir, good to have you in the squad out here.
Thank you so much, bro. Brap also streaking back. Al Capone hot. Zach also welcome back. Okay, let's see if we can hit a multi on... let's see if we can hit a little fly sesh. Actually, should we just let it go RNG on Conquest and see what it puts us? What if we do Conquest, just raw, and see what happens? If it puts us on non-flying, I'll swap it, but let's see if it puts us on a fly map. Contaminated. This is a beauty of a flyer. Double helo map. Tired of the flying? Oh, we're just getting these wings warmed up, brother. We're just getting these wings warmed up. No, but we're going to do one game, and then we're going to take a look at these videos. And some Battlefield news, too, so we'll see if it's true or not. I don't know if there's anything else that you guys want me to look at Battlefield related, but today is the day. After this game, we're going to take a look at some of it. Let's go to their actual Twitter, too, and see what they say. Also, I'm working on finally getting it so Twitter has actual comments. I'm building that out today, so I'll be able to see Twitter comments for once. Community notes was yesterday. They just did a community update. Or is this a retweet of it? No, this is about spectator mode, custom lobbies, proximity chat. Okay, we'll take a look at all that. See if this game starts. Let's see what it does. How many monitors do you use? I have 2 for my game PC and 3 for my stream PC, but I don't need them quite as much anymore, but I needed every single ounce of it last week because I was individually setting up all of my live streams, and it was crazy. I literally, each monitor had like 5 streams on it. All right, let's see if we can grab this thing and slang it. Hold on. He's rushing for it. He's rushing for it. We beat him. All right, guys. Now, I'm going to try my best at flying. This is one of my favorite flying maps, although I will say usually the other side is better. I think they made it so you can go up here even now. I don't know if it was always like that. But anyways, then we're going to take a look at a couple of videos from some really pro flyers right after this. And then next week, I think we're going to even get some of them on our team. So I'm kind of stoked right now. I'm kind of a little bit stoked right now. We got to deal with the helis first. We cannot just go send a damage, though. We gotta actually fight the helis as we strike one. That other little bird is... Uh-oh, we got the glitch. Hold on. There There we go. Okay, I fixed my glitch. This guy's flying all the way back into his base here. I'm going to try and stay below radar. He's right over Alpha. He didn't go all the way to his base. Big mistake there, Junior. Dead. All right, both helos are down. Skies are ours. Let's get it. Try and dump my UAV over Alpha here. So a couple guys below there, but we're going to go all the way up for a high wrap. Tanks up here as well. Oh yeah, they're not happy. Probably their Little Bird pilot. My computer is stuttering a little bit, but I think that's because I got so many agents running right now. And I did get new RAM. I'm going to be installing that next week when I'm back. So that should fix some of my issues. I got a transport motorbike on the roll. Oh, I wasn't reloaded. Got him anyways. Their heli's back. Got him. He jumped out. He's out of bounds, so it doesn't matter. Little Bird's on my 6 here. Anti-air will help me. Don't need a flare. I hear a chop. Okay, that's our chop. He's just left of Alpha objective right now. Here he comes. Got him. Didn't even need to flare that. He never got the full lock. I love the audio for the lock-ons on the Battlefield. Take him off Delta. Let's keep that objective clear. Just saw somebody here, but he might have dove in underground there. Oh, rocket launcher right there. There was so many targets, I didn't even know what to do. I spread the damage too much. But I did get the flares out, avoided the death. We're going in for another pass. Actually, you know what? We got to be a little careful now because I think they're going to get helis back. Yep, heli's back, heli's back. Do a pass at our base here. Let's go see if we can take that attack helo. That was a little close. That was a little bit close there. Their helo's already getting flared out. Coming in fast. He's not even moving. Got him. Where's the Little Bird, though? Staying stationary with the helicopter is the opposite of what you want to do. It's not a good move. Rockets are almost ready. There's a lot of them on this back hill not long ago. Somebody's locking me from the middle of the map. We'll stay below radar here. Use the trees. See if we can find them up here. Oh, Little Bird. All right, that was kind of at Foxtrot, Delta area. Flare's back online. Oh, got a flanker here. Couldn't quite get him there. We were close enough to our base there that I flared early, but the anti-air will protect us here for a second. There's a transport vehicle just ahead. I already flared, so we're in danger. They're very tight on our spawn here. I don't see their little bird anymore, though. That's our chop. Oh, yeah, there they are. You see them down there at Foxtrot? Backside, I saw one. But we need to be careful of their heli, though. Some little bird action, let's go! I don't know. I've been dying so much in the jets lately. It's good to fly again on the helo. Yep, spotted him alpha objective. Yes, he's patrolling his half of the sector right now. I'm dead. Nah, I went too close. I went too close.
That was my bad, boys.
I went too close to their airspace. Tried to get the ambush on them. Dude, they have every objective. Oh my gosh. We're cooked. We're cooked. Yeah, too greedy. I got too deep. I was hoping I could get that little bird out so we could get back aggro. My bad. My bad, my bad. We're getting there, though. Chain, what's going on, man? A Mountaineers looking good, looking good. Attack helos in. We can turn it around. It's not over yet. Little birds can be some of the most disruptive vehicles in the right hands. Yeah. The thing is, you can't really deal with the tanks very much, so if they have good tank drivers, they can still control a lot of space and cap the objectives that way. And you can be pushed off by a lot of the anti-air. Is there links to the pilot binds? Would love to learn to fly on some PC. I do have some videos from back when this first came out that you can go check out. I do go over my binds and tips in those videos. Okay, we gotta at least take the heli. But yeah, see, they got their tank in the middle of the map. That's the thing. The tanks are a lot better at actually playing the objectives. I could take objectives, but it's not even worth the risk of keeping the little bird stationary and losing the little bird. I don't know how I was still locked there. Was watching yesterday's stream while AI waited for this live. What? Hey, welcome back on the stream, though. You were watching the stream while your AI was cooking? Is that what you mean? That's what I do all the time, bro. Right, oh. Yeah, this guy's sitting in front of our spawn somewhere. Where is he? Not even gonna worry about that guy. We gotta take the helo. I'm dead. I'm not dead. Their helos are playing very back in their spawns. Here comes a little bird, though. Not getting any value right now, though. These guys are underground. Thank you, dude. I appreciate that. Okay, I got their little bird.
Got you playing on a 98-inch TV on 1440p SIP.
Big screen. There we go. Both helis down. Now we can fight. Maybe we can turn the game around. Those guys had free reign on my whole squad. My whole team for too long. They still have the tank in the middle of the map, though. That's the problem. We can't shut that down. They're going to keep the objectives. UAV down.
Clutch reps.
Okay, flares are up. I flared that. I don't know. I don't know how that's still hit. I guess I gotta go even earlier with the flares. Alright, now our helos are starting to dominate the airspace a bit. Theirs are about to come back online, though, so we got to be ready. Eagles are hitting through the flares. It's a bug. Yeah, I know. That might be, it might be what it is. Just bumped my own heli there. Hopefully he didn't crash. Barely slipped through those trees there.
Let's go.
They are after our tanks like crazy. That's the difference, honestly. I hear a helo. It's ours, friendly. There we go. Now we're starting to pick them off. starting to get better at my space and shift turns as well. Nice and smooth here. Oh, whoa, 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 that's the anti-air, that's the anti-air. Somebody got on the turret.
You're exiting the combat zone. Turn back now.
They're still not even getting in their helis right now. I don't know if we're just shutting them down or what. But we haven't seen their helis for a while, right? Gang, good to see you, man. 3 months on the side. What are we talking about? Uh-oh, we don't have any velocity. And we don't have flares. That got a little sketchy. Good rep, Zeno. Okay, Little Bird. No, that's attack helos up. Strike package ready. He's sitting in his base. Couldn't get that. Friendly chop I'm hearing. Sniper's looking right at me here. Splash one. I don't even know what was hitting me. Was that anti-air again? I'm trying to fly up on this side just in case they hop in it. Here we go. Little Bird's coming in. I'm going to hopefully not get rocketed by the guy on the right, and we're going to dive for this Little Bird. Got him. Should be able to stay in a little bit here. Man, I'm not aiming this right. Part of the problem is I'm going so fast. I can't get smooth enough with the aim. But if I go too slow, they're going to hit me. Transport, Vic. Hold on. Where is it? See, I think that rocket was still going to hit me, but I still try and dive behind cover just in case it is an Eagle launcher. I think the other chop just sent its rockets over.
BBS game low.
Oh, that's it. That's an Eagle. He can't lock me because I'm too low. Yeah, see, that was still going to hit. That's the guy. Vincent.
Good to have you in the squad, my man.
Also, Kyle with a massive 10-pounder coming in. Thank you, dude. Taking over the top on the day with it. That was crazy. That blocked it, though. Did you see that? It detonated over the top of the chop. We're starting to pull the game back a bit, but look, they still got this tank on Delta. We can't fight. They got a tank up here, too. dodged. Blind the second one behind the rock wall there. Oh, little bird's on me. Does he follow me in and die? He does. What? How is he not dead? Dude, that was weird. That was crazy, though. Other heli is up as well. That was a guy trying to eagle our spawn. Attack helo's whipping out right here. Our attack helo's in on the 1v1. Let's help him. 2v1. Oh, he's dead. Oh, boy. Descend, descend, descend. I think my other chop is actually blocking for me right now. Because I had already flared. But he was sitting between me and the Igla. Man, I'm not killing anything. I'm letting everybody get away, dude. I'm not dying, though. That's the good news. We're staying mobile. Just gotta get smoother on these buttery shots, just like that. Nice heady. What? That didn't even kill him? There we go. It's the guy with the Igla. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I couldn't get them both. Jeez. Jeez, dude. So this is where I can never get into this this room in here. Game's over anyways. They defended the inside objectives well. They kept the objectives, and their tanks kept good pressure out there. I mean, even their launchers were really good. If they didn't have those guys, there's only like 2 or 3 of them using launchers, but if they didn't have them, I could have easily gotten 30 more kills. We completely shut down all their helicopter play, but we couldn't shut their tanks down. It was a good game, though. It was a good game. Okay. I know we are on for a shorter one today, guys, unfortunately. Oh, my whole computer going slow. So I don't have a ton of time, but I figured if you guys wanted to see some insane gameplay with me, this was some videos that I wanted to watch that I have not had the chance to see yet on some insane flying. First, I wanted to go over some of the community notes. So let's take a look at this real quick. Where is my split buttons? Okay. Let me catch up a little bit as well. An operative also dropping the gifted sub, hooking up the community out here. Thank you so much, my dude. JC, welcome in. Welcome in. Let me actually just highlight this real quick. Send this over to my agent here as well, so I note that to fix. Appreciate you, dude. Indra, also Vincent Clark, good to see you. Thank you so much for the sub. Let me also take a shot of that one as well. Boom. Lovely, lovely. Oh, I see. That's why. But that one isn't. Okay, perfect. Vincent Gank, also appreciate you. Kyle with the massive 10-pounder, current top of the day. Henrique, also Chris Pierce, thank you so much for the 2. Ultra Hot, Marcus, Pruno, all you guys, thank you for the streaks, the gifts. As well, little dude, appreciate you. Okay, so Battlefield just posted a community update. I saw they also had some Q&A stuff. I'm not sure if it's also going to be included on this, but I figured we'd go over it because one of the questions that I keep asking is, when are we getting proximity chat? We also, of course, have Wake Island. That's going to be coming. We just got season 4. This came out yesterday. It's got 200,000 views on it. And I know most people don't actually even go to Twitter. It might be in-game somewhere too, but I've never actually seen it, so we'll see. Anyways, what's next for Battlefield 6? We've got custom lobbies and spectator mode, which I did see a post differentiating in the Q&A. Proximity chat, maps in Season 5, which, of course, is going to be next season. Server browser and matchmaking, that's what they said is coming in Season 5. Platoons as well, which is kind of like clans. Multiplayer leaderboards and multiplayer ranked. I played a little bit of ranked for RedSec, and that's the Battle Royale mode, and did absolutely so miserable in it. We just went back to playing the game for fun and had way more fun, so this will be very interesting. I'm curious to see how many of you guys are interested in ranked as well. Then they got weapons, vehicles, balance, more Discord Q&A. They've been doing a lot of Q&A, which is nice to see, but let's just see what their overview is. Hey everyone, Season 4 is now underway, bringing naval warfare to Suru Reef and a new chapter for Battlefield 6. Since our last roadmap update in June, several features and improvements have moved closer to release. Prox shot, with more arriving throughout the season. We want to share the latest on what players can expect next. August, Season 4, Phase 2, custom lobbies, spectator mode, and Wake Island. September for Season 4, Phase 3. So that's how they differentiated it. In COD terms, we usually call it like mid-season updates, but in Battlefield, they're, I guess, phases. So Phase 1 of season launch, Phase 2 is there. Phase 3 will be Prox Chat. Winter Season 5 will be Platoon, server browser, multiplayer leaderboards, and 3 new maps. 3 new maps to me is the key thing here. In the past, we've been getting 2 maps per season. One of them's like a throwback map anyways, but they're going to be shifting to 3 maps per season, which I think is fantastic. Back in the day, we used to get a 4-map drop, and it was super gas, it was super hype. Off of that, even if it was a 4-map bring back like they did at the beginning of Battlefield 4. We all recently brought developers from across Battlefield Studios together for another Discord live Q&A. Of course, the scheduled 60-minute Q&A session, the team answered 50 questions. This is what I mean by them. They're doing a lot of communication and Q&A and like answering stuff. There's plenty more ahead for Battlefield 6, from features arriving later in Season 4 to new maps, social tools, and other updates planned for Season 5. Below is a closer look at what is coming next, including the next new milestones and ways players will help shape these experiences through Battlefield Labs, which most of you guys already know about. Some people were even like, how do you play this early or whatever? I want to get in on it. If you ever want to get in on early stuff, Labs. That is how you go and test stuff and play it early if you are interested in any of that. Custom lobbies and spectator mode. So custom lobbies and spectator mode are going to be arriving in Phase 2 with the Top Gun on August 18th through Battlefield Labs. Through Battlefield Labs is live. What? Building on the foundations of Portal, custom lobbies will give hosts more direct control when setting up and running a match. Hosts will be able to assign players to specific teams, adjust select match settings, and organize private sessions or community tournaments, with spectator mode providing ways to follow the action. That's kind of sick. We could even host our own custom competition in the community here if we had something like that. That's been part of the problem with Portal, is they have a lot of tools and stuff, but none of them are all the way there to where you can really take full advantage of it. And that's across many different aspects of them. But even for like Portal Battle Royale modes, for like their RedSec, you still don't have enough control in even that. Most games are pretty much like that. Warzone's kind of like that too. They don't usually give you enough to make it like really great. PUBG did a lot of this back in the day, and surprisingly, they went the whole way. Like, it was actually insane. You could spectate, you can kick people from games. Like, you add people to a game, you can't even kick them out of the game. So there's a lot of stuff that's missing. So I guess this is going to be the differentiation. They've had a lot of problem with like bot lobbies and stuff on Portal with XP farms and stuff, and I think that's one of the reasons they keep ripping features out rather than being able to even add them in, which is kind of the saddest part, but it is what it is. Initial support will include Battle Royale quads and Conquest, with additional modes planned as future expands, which I think those are probably the most competitive style ones that you would see. But that's very interesting. So it does include quads on this for BR. Also interesting that they don't call it RedSec here. They just call it Battle Royale. right? That's because Battle Royale is very clear. You know what they're talking about with that to everybody. RedSec is a little bit more convoluted. That's one of the reasons I think that's not really a great game. That's also why I don't stream in the RedSec category, because nobody knows what RedSec is. They're like, what is that? Is that the Battle Royale? People know what Battle Royale is. They don't know what RedSec is, right? Basic information there. Anyways, more information on these features will be shared with the Top Gun update. Top Gun updates on the 16th or 18th, August 18th. So that'll be sick, hopefully. Proximity chat. The first iteration of Prox Chat is coming season 4, phase 3. So that's going to be after the Top Gun integration. Then we're going to have Title Strike on September 15th through Battlefield Labs is live. I don't know what that means. Through Battlefield Labs is live. I don't know. Maybe it means though. Like all the Battlefield Labs is already testing it, but it's going to be live at that point. Or maybe it's not even going to be out. Maybe it's not going to be out and they're only going to be putting it in labs at that time. Does that sentence make sense to you guys? Because I don't completely understand it, but it seems to me like it's supposed to be coming out on the 15th. It will initially be available in Battle Royale, creating new opportunities for coordination and unexpected iteration or interactions between nearby players and squads. So there you go. That's the confirmation. Some people had been saying this, and I wasn't sure if it was true or not, but proximity chat is actually not going to be coming to multiplayer yet. Launching the feature through Battlefield Labs in live will help us evaluate audio range, clarity, player controls, moderation tools, and features broader effect on the flow of a round. So, okay, then it's only going to be, multiplayer is only going to be labs. That's what it's got to be. Player feedback and live game data will shape and adjust as we make changes before bringing proximity chat to multiplayer at a later date. So there you go. The dream is still dead. It's just a battle bit, where if you want to have the full Battlefield dream experience, that's the only game for now. I wonder if War Dogs will be pulling that off, though. I do not know. I still got to catch up on a bunch of the War Dogs news. I know you guys come in and always talk to me about that game. It's going to be like a 50v50, insane, giant, like the scale that you would think about here. Anyways, maps in Season 5 next. Maps in Season 5. Look beyond Season 4. Season 5 will introduce 3 new maps as outlined in our 26 roadmap. Testing on these maps is already underway in labs, giving us an early opportunity to gather feedback, refine each experience ahead of the release. That's great. We're not ready to reveal where these new battles will take place just yet, but we can share more about the experiences they are being designed to deliver. One will focus more closely on infantry combat, while the other 2 will support larger scale combined arms warfare at the heart of Battlefield. Nice. This was the teaser shot that we saw there. In addition to these 3 maps, rework on Blackwell Fields and New Sobek City are currently planned to launch later in Season 5. That would be sick. Both of these maps I'm not interested in really playing. Even flying the helicopters is insane on that map. But yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do, but that sounds cool. That's then it's kind of like we're getting 5 new maps with the season, which would be sick. Which they add a command mode. I actually saw a labs or a portal mode that had like a commander mode in it. I kind of wanted to try it on stream, but we would obviously need a lot of players for that, and I don't know if we're at the point yet if we could fill a lobby with viewers yet. Nonetheless, oh, I forgot to even hit that live today. My bad. In addition to those 3 maps, rework for Blackwell Field. So before those updates reach the live game, we will begin testing them through labs. This will give players an opportunity to experience those changes early. So yeah, if you guys are interested in testing for labs, by all means, it's helped make the game better. And I know a lot of people don't stream the game. You just like enjoy the game and you want to give feedback. And it's like, how come the devs never listen to feedback, whatever? Join in, play the labs, give them the feedback directly. Tell them what you think about the game. And that's literally how it actually gets implemented. And they're very much listening to feedback on it. So, you know, if this point sucks, whatever, like, you know, give them the feedback on it. Server browser will enter labs testing ahead of its planned release in Season 5 as part of Phase 3, giving players an early opportunity to try the feature and help us refine the experience. The biggest thing for server browser, I mean, there's so many things, where to even start, but at least with currently with the game is set up, if you try to filter the game and like sort lobbies, it's so bad. Like the UI, I don't understand how it was better in a browser 5 years ago or 10 years ago, whatever it was. Battlefield 4 was so much better. Like if you wanted to just toggle, but this is their own game. Like maybe they could just put Chrome inside of Battlefield because Chrome's good. Maybe they got to work out some type of deal with Google to make it happen, because they were able to like filter stuff, and it was quick. It was great. The system now is terrible. It does like, it starts with recommended, and all the recommended lobbies are 0 players. It's ridiculous. But nonetheless, server browser will enter labs testing, release in season 5 as part of phase 3. So this is going to be the very end. Don't expect this coming really anytime soon here. Giving players an early opportunity to try the feature and help us refine the experience. We are also exploring how server browser can support a more persistent match flow, making it easier to remain with other players between rounds and complement the existing matchmaking experience. We'll share a closer look at server browser interface and the options available for finding servers in Battlefield Labs, testing approaches. For now, here's what we can share with you on our progress. I mean, they do have a filters and a sort by button. But, yeah. Maybe it's, you know what, it's got to be because it has to help the console people, right? It's got to be usable by console, not just for mouse. That's probably why. I guess that's what it is. I fell off since leaving Ark. Yeah, I know. I'm just scraping by, dude. What can I do? Guys, click follow, please. Server browsers will provide another way to find matches, but it is not intended to replace the work underway on matchmaking itself. Matchmaking remains one of the most frequently discussed areas within the community, partially around the match quality and consistency. Our team are investigating concerns such as matches starting or backfilling with too many bots, significant differences in ticket count, and players being placed in high ping matches. I think part of the problem is even the discovery for matchmaking. Like, they have matchmaking, but if you want to play something more specific than just like attack and defend mixed onto Suru Reef, I'd rather just have a conquest onto Suru Reef. I don't want to play Rush. I don't want to play whatever. Or even like if I can matchmake into like a jet playlist, a playlist that are, or big map playlists, right? That would be something that I would queue into. But right now, like I tried to go to Liberation Peak and queue into that, and the lobby was half bots, and the only people that joined it and we got it to fill was because everybody stream sniped and just queued at the same time. So, you know, there's just kind of limitations with playing a lot of those maps. And then I even tried to do obliteration on the 2 other maps because they added obliteration for Goldman and then 2 other maps. I tried to play obliteration on the other 2, and the lobby didn't even start. So there's not even enough people to get the game to play on some of those like matchmaking things. And I think part of that is because the menu system is so trash. It's hard to figure anything out on it. And Portal is even worse. I'm kind of in shock that they haven't updated that yet. But you know what? That's another thing that people have been complaining about COD for years on, and they're actually making some changes and reverting it back to kind of how it was back in the day a little bit. So we'll see how they do it, because the competition has been fierce between these 2 games. And if COD can step it up, you know, DMZ pulls a little bit of the attention away, they might actually have to start making some implementations and make fixes, which would be great for us. Platoons also remain on track for Season 5, Phase 3. At launch, players will be able to create or join a platoon and use new tools to represent and organize their group in-game. So we'll probably make a platoon for our channel community here if you guys are interested in that, for our Discord server. Multiplayer leaderboards remain on track for Season 5, building a system to introduce ranked Battle Royale. This feature will be giving players new ways to track performance, compare their progress across multiplayer. And then, of course, ranked for multiplayer, which is very interesting because this, again, is going to further split people up. And also, I mean, I think they've made some strides to make the progression better in the game, but I don't know if it's going to be good enough to get people all the attachments for even ranked. I don't know. But let's see. Development of multiplayer rank is in progress, informed by what we learned from the launch of the ranked season in Season 3 for the Battle Royale side. This is multiplayer ranked we're talking about for Battlefield. Battlefield multiplayer ranked. Can you guys believe that? And how players continue to engage with the ranked experience throughout the season. The team is evaluating the rules and supporting systems needed to create competitive experiences that work at Battlefield's scale. And that's the thing. They kind of have like the close range. Like I was just doing Rush onto Syria Reef, which is very small. Like, you don't have the vehicles, you don't have a lot of that stuff. But if you look at, there's even people that play competitively for Conquest and some of the big stuff already for big maps, but then you need to have jet players, you need to have tank players, you need to like have a set kind of crew with that. And I don't know how that happens in a random fill game. Like, would you queue in as like, hey, I'm going to be more of a tank role player or what? It'll be very interesting. Because if you're going 32v32, you don't have as much control over your actual success in ranked, unless you're going to base it off of individual stats, which maybe they do, but then it's more focused on like objective play. I don't know. But then if it's based on objective play, then you don't really want to play in a jet, because you can't really play the objective super well as a jet unless jet gets different points based on its task, which jet's kind of main role is to eliminate, you know, attack jet on tanks and stuff. So anyways, it can get very convoluted quickly. I don't know how they do that, or if it's just limited to, is it going to be multiplayer like TDM, Hardpoint, and like the classic like Call of Duty style close range maps, or is it going to be the Battlefield style rank with big map style stuff? Delta Force has kind of big map rank system to it as well. That's not as hardcore of a rank style system, and it kind of mixes you in with casual players too. So that's like its own ballpark, but that's the closest kind of thing I've seen to it, at least. Multiplayer doesn't need ranked. Yeah, I think a lot of people kind of I don't know. It's very interesting, but I think they're trying to bring more players into the game as well, and like players that typically wouldn't play the game. I don't know if it's necessarily purely for the people who are already Battlefield players. You know what I mean? Although I think probably a lot of Battlefield long time like super sweat players will be interested in it. Well, we don't have a firm release window just yet. The team is continuing to evaluate the right time to introduce multiplayer ranked. We will provide another update as development progresses. I would guess they wait even until like season 6 for this. But we'll see. We'll see. Weapons, vehicles, and gadget balance. Recent gunplay changes in Season 3 have landed positively overall. In our community survey, sentiment around weapon balance has increased by 23 points from June to July. That's kind of cool. They even show that. They even say that. I'm assuming 23 points is referring to 23%, but I don't know what their metric even is. Let's see. Oh, cool. It even shows more stuff here. Wait. Turning from a negative to a positive feature. What do you guys think if they got rid of Bloom? Would you guys want them to remove Bloom in Battlefield? Yes or no? Most of you guys that are here are more Battlefield oriented anyways, but I'm curious what you guys think about it. Do you not like Bloom? They keep tuning it back from being like pure Bloom, but one or two, or yes or no in the chat. Would you like them to remove Bloom in Battlefield, or do you like the Bloom, the bullets? Like, you aim at a target and the bullets just kind of randomly spread out, so it's not actually shooting where you're aiming. Like, it's kind of more like first shot accuracy, like Fortnite, where it's like the first shot goes where you're aiming, and then it kind of spreads out, and now you're aimed correctly, but the bullet's just and then you don't know, is it hit reg or what? But that forces you to then just stop and take another shot. You guys are more on the side of removing Bloom. That's interesting because it's kind of the way the game is already going. With the recent updates that have even been happening, they've been standardizing recoil more and toning down some more of the Bloom. I mean, even the attachments they added the violet laser. So while you're strafing, you don't get as much Bloom. But that's now a must pick on every attachment because like it's so much better like not having Bloom. So you aim and it actually shoots your target. It's like it's valuable. Nonetheless, a better gunplay experience after Season 3 Phase 3 update. That was at the end of last season. This is we're now in Season 4. And this was that update I was just talking about. There you go. So community survey up 23 points. Gunplay highlights. Gunplay concerns. That's the adjustment. More players returned damage during fatal fights. What? More players returned damage during fatal fights. All right, you got to be careful of those fights, guys. Got to be careful of those. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it probably means firefights. I think that's the other. I think that's the second typo we've read here. They just, if they run it through AI, it might help them. Reaction window improved. More players were able to respond before being eliminated. This improvement was observed across every measured distance range. So what, 0 to 9 meters up 4 points, 9 to 20 up 3, even further away. So that's accuracy. Anyways, okay. We're also reviewing gameplay data to better understand how those changes are affecting combat. Early indications suggest the average time to kill has increased and that players who win engagements are taking more damage than before, giving opponents more time to respond. So the other part of this was they made it so if you hit arm shots, you do less damage. If you hit leg shots, you do less damage. If you hit headshots, you do even more damage. If you hit upper torsos, you do even more damage. So that's what it means. If you're not super accurate with your shots, now the player is going to live longer. They'll have more time to turn around in a firefight and kill you and respond to that. So that's where I think some people who play the game more will enjoy things more. It takes some of that luck. Oh, you just get a lucky random headshot, or you get luckier on the burst spray, whatever, kind of comes into effect. These are encouraging signals, but they do not tell us the full story. Performance can vary considerably between weapons. One of the things with the update, for example, at the beginning of Season 4, they had it to two of the attachments. You probably saw Jack Frag's video on it. You could put a trigger, the match trigger on, and it made the gun have no bloom at all. So it turned into like a Call of Duty gun, because that's how COD guns work. They don't have bloom. If you're aiming your trigger, your crosshairs on the target, you will get the hit, and you will get the bullet to land. You just control the recoil. Performance can vary considerably. Engagement ranges and different parts of the player base. So we are continuing to monitor the data and player feedback before drawing broader conclusions and making further changes. Our balance work also extends beyond weapons. We're reviewing vehicle combat and effective gadgets, including how these systems interact with infantry play and with one another across different modes. Something cool that they did with like the engineer was so that if you shoot a rocket that you just throw and you don't reload it, like the AT rocket, you can shoot it and then swap weapons to your primary, shoot, and then swap back to your rocket, and then just shoot it right away. You don't have to swap back and then do another reload. The RPG, you still have to do a proper reload for, which I think is good. But all of the other ones, you just drop the rocket and you just pick it up. Same thing, like if you're out of rockets and you go to a med bag, if you fill your med bag up, you already have your rocket. You don't fill your med bag up, then pull it out, then reload, drop it down and pull another one, then shoot it, whatever. Which is really, I thought that's a nice change. Apparently that was an intended change as well. That's what chat was telling me. They posted saying that it was intended. Umthar, thank you for the 21 months as well. We're actively monitoring the balance of these areas alongside the content planned for the remaining of Season 4 and Season 5. We want the combat experience to continue to evolve based on your feedback, and we'll share details along with in-depth battle combat articles once decisions are finalized. More from the Q&A. During our recent Q&A, developers across the studio answered as many questions as possible. Thanks for joining in and submitting. Below are those questions. Okay, now last time they had 1 billion of these. Yeah, I'm not going to read all of these. We're going to be here for 5 hours reading them all. So I think we're just going to have to see if there's anything in there that you guys heard that was really like standout or breaking news. Let me know, but I think that's as much as I can cover on this for now. And if there's anything else or clips on it, let me know. We'll take a look at the rest. But I think that's a pretty solid overview. If anything else bubbles up, though, I'll keep you guys updated. Now, I also wanted to take a look at, I mean, was there anything else? So what do you guys think? I think that's a pretty good overview, pretty good update news, besides the delay, if you even want to call it that, on some of those things. There's still a lot of promising things coming in the near term. That's kind of keeping me excited for the game, I guess, is my point with that. It's another use that word before is spray. So spray, bloom, recoil, all the same thing. Spray, I would consider spraying as just you shooting at full auto. Like I could spray aiming. That's just me shooting, like with no regard. I wouldn't necessarily say the gun spraying. I would use a different term for that personally. Notice after the update, less drop on my shots too. I think that was something with the sniper that they changed. And I'll be honest, I haven't really done that much sniping, so I'm not entirely even sure on that. I wish there was a 5th class that was dedicated to carbines, like a special ops class or something. Yeah, well, there's a couple of those that are just like between classes that aren't necessarily specific to any single one, right? How do you feel about snipers? I feel like they're weak. I think they're just they feel like they're a bit weak and they're just kind of not that fun for me. But like I said, I gotta try it again. The last time I tried it was like when the game first came out and you were just doing challenges and it was just like,
Let's go.
You try
We
to
need
snipe
a stone mountain tumbler.
and
or
there was
more
no
merch.
range. You would only have like right in front of you range capacity, even on like breakthrough on Liberation Peak. I mean, you weren't getting more than like 100-meter snipe, probably at max. And when you were that close range anyways, it didn't feel like sniping was ever really worth it. The DMR felt better, even just an LMG or just getting a little bit closer and just using an AR almost always seemed better to me. But, you know, I've also seen clips. Who was it? MZ? She's insane. I saw some of her clips sniping. I always see some Stodde sniping. He usually seems like he's got complaints with it too. Stod's usually complaining about sniping or something. So I'm like, whatever. I'll wait till it's good, till I should really take a look at it. You know what I mean? I'm just quoi means unexpected supplement of foul intention, more poetic, isn't it? Yeah, maybe. I don't know how to even say that. It's a little je ne sais quoi. I don't know. Is Prox chat added yet? No. Oh, that's not till phase. What was it? Phase 3? Now I already forgot. Has Battlefield ever mentioned possibly being able to assign patches to individual classes rather than just class side? I don't know, but I have seen the patches. I've never actually tried to change them or do any of that myself, though, so I'm not sure. After the gunplay update, I felt relieved because I could actually respawn and be able to kill with the DMR, too. That's good. I wish there was a 5th class. Got you on that one. Also, crouching does nothing for recoil. Doesn't it? I thought crouching helps recoil in this game. Massive bloom if you fire before ADSing or jump into ADS shooting as well. Was that added to the game? Is that just how it works? Can do whatever they like with the gunplay, but till they sort out the net code, which is still awful, people will drop after shots. But see, that's the thing. I don't know if you can even tell the difference between net code and bloom. If you're aimed perfectly on somebody, there's not a tracer for every bullet. So you could be aimed on them perfectly, and the tracer could be from the last bullet or whatever, but the bullet that should be going there, because there's not a tracer on every bullet, it's only like every 3rd or 4th bullet is a tracer. It might not even be the net code. It might just be bloom. It might just be that's the intended effect, is that you have your crosshair on, but you're going to miss your shot due to RNG. Bloom is when you put your shot on. So like, look. If I shoot at the wall here, you see how the red dot is in the middle still. I'm keeping the red dot right in the middle. But look at how wide that circle is. Right? So if I go back here, I'm going to keep it in stationary. I'm going to control my recoil. Okay, it's still moving a lot. But if you were to slow it down... You can see my crosshair went up a little bit higher over here on that spray. But you can see the tracers, like if my crosshair is here, the tracer is still like landing out here. You'll see the tracer on some of the bullets go all the way out here. And at the beginning of a spray, it's tight. But as the spray goes on, or if you're moving, the spray is less accurate. You get more bloom if you're moving. And that's where I thought it was more accurate if you're crouched, but now the door's kind of messy. It's like, this is a spray, normal, no recoil control. So see how the end kind of jumps around there? Now I'm going to go crouch. I'll start at the same point. Yeah, maybe a little bit. I don't know. Yeah, it gets... The longer you fire, if you're moving, your height, your stance, all affect your bloom. That's why I do short taps for far away. Exactly right. But you could do the same thing even for like in COD. I still do tap fire for range because you still get recoil. Like it's still hard to control recoil. This game has recoil and bloom. It's just got the other element on top of it, and it's got shake too, like the visual shake as well. Okay. Anyways, I wanted to take a look at another video here. Let's look at Silk's video first. I wanted to take a look at this one. Leave the firing range here so I don't hear that the whole time. Okay. All right, boys. All right. Now, it's been a little bit since we've watched some of our boys Silk up in the jets, but we got the new map. I actually managed to somehow pull off a 40 kill game on this, and that was like a miracle in a jet. This is I think his first game on, and he dropped 82. Now, he showed some gameplay from the test server as well, but when it's a bunch of creators and devs mixed in, it's not always the same as a regular pub lobby. So now this is a regular pub lobby. If you guys haven't seen Silk before, this is one of the dudes I've learned a lot from jet play. I also learned a bunch from a guy named Pongstroid back in 2042 before this came out when I was doing a lot of my training for Battlefield 6. You probably saw me fly the jet a bunch when this first came out. That was one of the reasons I was so good at the beginning of the game. Since then, I've got a lot better at helis and stuff, which I have another video we're going to look at in a second for helis. But I wanted to see if we can pull away some lessons here, because if you saw my recent 180 on the free cam and lock the boat behind me and launch it out, I forgot about that until I watched Silk's game. And then, then I started implementing it. I'm already getting better. This is how I get better. So I wanted to watch this video, and I figured I'd bring you guys along for the ride on it. So go make sure you're subbed to him. Drop a like on his video. I'll link this here as well. But let's take a look and see what tips we can pull from him. Notice his gameplay, and check out the new map as well.
Welcome, guys, to my first actual multiplayer round on Subaru in the attack jet. I'm going to be trying to get this thing to work because I did play the content creator preview. It just didn't really feel
Tickle also negative 20 from us.
Authentic to how a real match should and does play. So in this game, I'm going to be trying to just feel out how it actually goes in the jet on this map. This is going to be an interesting game because this map has absolute no shortage of targets. There's always something else to shoot at. Just let one fly at a
Not
little
for me.
buggy there.
I'll run out of targets sometimes.
It didn't do anything.
I lose track of the boats.
Whoa. Yeah, this guy's dodging.
See how good he is with his aim?
Dodge that.
That's hitting these jets, but you see how he's slow with his shots too.
He's really struggling with the cannons at the moment. First game on. We'll get the hang of it. Trust me.
He wasn't trying to follow that jet. He just waited.
And try to kill this thing. This little transport heli here. Bomber. Ooh. There we go. That's a nice way to get it started, isn't it? Don't always go for those, but just felt the confidence.
Bombed it! Wait a second, he hit him with the bombs! I thought the jet crashed! I thought the helo crashed!
IFV here. Someone's fighting it. Put a proper strafe into the IFV. Try and
I want him to do a hand cam.
The helicopter is
or input cam.
Apologizing to me because he thinks I rammed him, which is really nice of him. I didn't ram him though. I think the attack, not the attack, the transport helis are kind of the key to winning this map. So trying to keep my my hands on them as much as I can.
Dude, that bomb drop! Oh my gosh!
Jet there, radar. Let's
see how he
exactly
rolled
what
it
to, do and
to drop the bomb.
That's what we love about the radar.
Gosh,
right
dude.
there.
That was the second sick bomb drop.
That locked me. I'm the radar out of here. Get some height.
He's just got the feel with it too. He's not even going off the ring fully. I think he's just going. He's just got the feel. Because look, he's free locking it right now. He's trying to free lock.
Locking.
758 meters out. Goes for the free lock, then dives, flares out. Okay, if he hit that, I was gonna lose my mind. I was about to lose my mind.
It's not great, is it?
But see, he does the tailing lock on the way out, and he didn't have smoke available because he already used it on the opening.
This does the job, and look at the vast ocean, man. This is awesome. This just feels... You can fly so far out here. I can take a jet out here on my 6 and properly reverse it.
And it gives you time out of bounds, which is nice.
It's really, really cool. Just having a bunch of play area. It never really hurts. Unless it's a bit over the top. But
like on Manhattan, you'd go out of
isn't.
bounds and you'd... Oh my gosh, dude.
I'd argue maybe goal mud.
I gotta see that one back. Hold on.
A bit too much play area, but...
Yeah, but like on Manhattan, you would go out in the helicopter and you have 4 seconds out of bounds. Like, I don't know if they even play tested that one before that one came out.
Unless it's a bit over the top.
Look at the lead on this. Hold on, I'm gonna bring this in slow-mo here. I gotta see this.
Oh. That definitely is...
Beautiful. Just beautiful there. My goodness.
I'd argue maybe goal mud. Probably a bit too much play area.
You see how he like he's just coming
really
right off and then brrr, that's what you need. You need to just be able to one burst him.
Having too little. Definitely.
That's where I missed so many shots though. Oh no way. 6.
Somehow that's not a bomb kill.
Looked good.
Riddle me that. I'm gonna loop it back around though, because there was a scout helicopter buzzing around.
There's also no
buzzing?
refills.
Absolutely not my aim.
On this map. You can't go back to base and like refill your kit.
Oh man.
That would have been good.
I'm try to work on the scout alley now. Where'd he go?
Look how he's so low on the approach. Wow! See, every time I go for that, I leave the heli at half
This
health.
guy here.
Oh, and on the
That
fly
hits, we
out,
should be able
free
to kill it.
cam.
Yeah.
Vehicle hit. So it
With what
hits
we have
25, but it
now,
doesn't show the
bomb
damage.
And, you know, the cannons should be able to say goodnight to him.
Dang, dude. You know what?
And his
Oh!
A heli over at Charlie.
You know what's crazy too? When you get a lock on these vehicles, I've noticed this happening. I don't know if it's happening on purpose. By the way, welcome in on the Fixate raid with the Wang gang. Welcome in, guys. If you lock an enemy and you shoot the missile out, it seems to actually retain that lock icon even after the target is like it's already landed, which I find very interesting. And it actually can be used like this. He locked on, shot the AGM, got the connection, then comes around and he knows exactly where to aim, even through the smoke here, because the lock indicator is still showing, which is probably a bug, I think, but...
You know, the cannons should be able to say goodnight to him.
Perfect. And he drops the bomb, which I think was probably somebody who got out of the tank since he realized they were going to die, and he still kills them.
And his driver.
They fixed that? It's not
heli
happening
over
anymore?
at Charlie. It's doing a lot to capture that objective there, so let's see if we can... an end to it.
Yeah. I think he's just
Beautiful.
looking at the beam, not
and
the
there's
circle.
still more infantry to go.
I gotta
on
do that.
Charlie, so I'm gonna see if I can whip it back around.
See, he doesn't
and
go
kill
that
some
high
of
when he goes up, too, for the reset. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that would have been nice.
What?
Decent pass there. And see how he stays
So back in
low,
BF4,
too? I need
what
to do
would
that.
is I'd fly
Stay
on the
below radar.
and I just consistently keep striking these kind of boats that have like passive radar missiles in that game.
Ooh.
But it's really hard to bomb them.
I have not
That's
even
crazy.
hit one yet. I've been trying too.
Yeah, this boat is super annoying. Super annoying, actually.
Vehicle
that
damage
boat
X
is.
2. Did he? I think he hit that, no?
Because I'm not painted though. I can just try this again.
His engine's out. See,
Please
he
go
does
for a
the good.
lock-on
He does the
missile. It's
good
actually gonna be
flip. He
less
gets
dangerous
engines
than those
back.
cannons he's got.
Below radar. See,
Don't
my
know what
below
happened
radar
to my
doesn't work.
cannons there though.
New bug: dead vehicles that were locked keep locked diamond indicator. Yeah, I've noticed
Just
that
when he
too.
was
That's what I was
probably
just
about
saying.
to die, he just didn't take any damage. Yeah, right.
The boats too, even though the boats are dead, they still look like they're alive, which is really weird.
Anywho.
That was clean. Oh my gosh. Okay, I gotta look at this one back too. Look at this. Look at what he does. So he's doing an inverted. He's pitching downwards. He's not like his wings out like he's properly turning. He's flipping over belly side on that. That's sick. See, I don't do that. I don't do that. I always flip around to try and get it proper side over. That's sick. I gotta get that in my game.
And that guy is in space. I'm gonna get rid of that because don't like.
No, they didn't remove the bloom
transport
from the
helicopters
game.
having that kind of
they
position.
They tweaked how it
That
works
is just
more.
really annoying to deal
for
with
recoil
sometimes.
consistency.
So, not letting that happen at all.
The match trigger was a bug where they removed it. That was clean. Oh my gosh, how does he find that in
Couple
there?
kills on the big building there. Very fun.
I dropped my bombs. I never hit anything,
See
dude.
if we can
On the
cancel
top
this
there, but I
guy's
think you
live
got it into the
subscription.
room.
Another bomb on the
Dude.
transport heli.
See, that's the
Definitely
difference.
having to get good at those because
That's the difference.
it's very hard to one pass them otherwise.
Exactly. I never get the one passes.
the bombs
but look
we
at
are
that.
making it work.
Boom! Just dumps it right on his head.
Dawn, please.
There's a dump right on his
Sorry,
head,
man.
guys.
Sorry. It's my job. We don't get along by nature. That's exactly the thing I was saying in my video, by the way. You're going to be able to fly around in pre-aim common spots and get kills like that. That's exactly what I just did there.
What was the common spot?
Oh, there's a guy there. I just didn't see him fast enough. See if we can
Rooftop?
get this. You can't get it with that. You go with this. You can get that. You know, like...
Yeah, that's what I gotta do, dude. I gotta know these. I gotta get these spots dialed.
Pull up low.
He's so quick to kill.
Quick squeeze at this flag here. I'm not confident that bomb's going to work and we don't get resupplies, so...
Yeah.
Only if I'm confident.
That's always a vehicle destroy. Because they don't have flares. See how he's doing full thrust through this turn? Interesting. See, this is why I need the
Radar tells me
cam.
this is going to be a ripper
He's doing
angle.
full thrusters for that turn. He doesn't even tap S.
Get that one squared out.
I don't
and we'll go
think
for the
he's
boat now.
even yawing that either. Let me see.
Radar
Okay, he
tells me
is
this
yawing. Only a little bit. He's only doing a little bit of yaw though.
Radar
But
tells
see
me
how he
this is
keeps
gonna
his
be a
thrusters
ripper
pinned the whole
angle.
time. He's so
that one
fast.
squared
That's what
out,
I think I gotta
and we'll go
increase
for the
my
boat now.
speed and stop slowing down so much.
Got him. Oh, parachuters.
Nice.
Imagine, dude.
That
Direct
would've
hit
been
with a bomb.
sick.
Dream kill right there. Gotta go for it sometimes. Let's see if we can clean up this roof again.
Oh,
Gonna do damage to me, but that's all.
you see that, bro? Look at how he does this. Look at how he does this. So when he's coming in, lines one, right? He goes for the transfer to the second there, which is beautifully taps D, gets a little bit of rotation, but you can see he swaps to the ring, but the ring is too tight here if he stays good. So he rolls left, mouse roll left, just to get that circle, just to move it over a little bit because he can't yaw right. He doesn't have enough time to yaw, but he can roll and instantly get it to turn, and he dumps the bomb right in the pocket behind where this guy's hiding. Also lifts up a little bit to just try and curve it. He curves the bomb around the wall like wanted, bro. And then boom! No hiding. No hiding from this guy, dude. No hiding from this guy, dude.
That's alright.
Who is this guy?
One bomb. Not gonna do too much.
He's silk.
Start out with
Silky
that boat again.
smooth.
He's gonna flare that one, but he doesn't get to flare the second one, which I'm about to hit him with.
Dude, see that? See that? Dude, that's strategy. Look at that. That's a back-to-back. Listen to the strategy. Listen what he says here.
One bomb. Not gonna do too much.
So he's using a free cam in order to look down and get the lock on the boat. Shoots that while he's going sideways on him, just yawing up high. Free cam, you can yaw. You can't pitch, but you can yaw.
Start out with that boat again. He's gonna flare that one, but he doesn't get to flare the second one, which I'm about to hit him with.
I didn't even see him flare it, actually. I don't know why that missed. Maybe it was out of render range? But still a valid strategy. Once smokes are gone, now you're clear to go kill him. He doesn't have his smoke anymore.
And that's the
Boom.
most reliable way to kill a boat. Get rid of his flares.
Yeah.
And then
Big brain.
he really can't do anything. And I guess it's unfortunate
Big brain,
because
big brain.
the boat is just going to struggle to that kind of offense. Like,
You know what
they're
he's
not really
doing
gonna be able
too?
to struggle to anything.
He's just
And,
doing single bomb
like,
drops. I got to do that more. I don't utilize enough of my bombs in general
They're not really going to be able to do anything. I can tell you that right now.
because I'm like,
The
oh,
jet
I'm not
plays
going to get
it
him
right,
back.
The jet's not dying. 800 damage there. Really tried
See,
to close
keeps
it out
his
in
thrusters pinned. He's doing a little bit of
He's
yaw.
actually just bailed the jet, so fair enough. You don't back
Not
yourself.
too much
I
roll.
understand it. I actually don't understand it. I always back myself. Never bail a jet.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, that guy's got a slither of health left. I'd be surprised if he lives.
I do too.
Gonna make sure he doesn't though.
Bingo! That's so clutch.
Stay low down here. We're
Take
in
out the
enemy
little
base AA
birds.
zone,
That's
so
what you need to do.
not really keen on getting too active. Just gonna pull up on this jet.
Yeah, this jet's trash. It's a new sound effect in Battlefield.
We're gonna back out now. It's just, yeah. I felt like I was scammed out of it the first pass. I've got the overheat upgrade, like the squad upgrade on my jet, so this is as many rounds as I can lay out.
The
Always just go
engineer,
for every shot you can on jets in this game.
there,
300
yeah,
damage is
that
quite
is
a
true
lot.
too. Sometimes
Yeah.
you clip the wing and they lose
It'll make-
control
no
of the
matter
engine.
what happens this time, like I should just kill it.
Dude, the precision on the turn. That's beautiful. LTB opening. Connected. This thing's dead. And see how it leaves the lock indicator? Oh, and the bomb for the
Saw
finish.
two guys there.
Oh
I think I
my
just got them
gosh.
both. This
The
is another one I
accuracy of
didn't
his
see.
bomb rolls are insane. I gotta get more rolls in.
No, can't do that.
That would be
Now, what
insane.
I'm
If he hit that,
wondering
I
is if
might
you
have
touch
to
a wing in
close
the
out of this
ground, does
video.
it submerge the jet. I'm kind of scared to do it. So
I've
having
gone
to
in the
rip
water
game
so
right now,
many
but it's something I
times.
gotta learn. I know I'm a content creator, but I'm also a sweat, and I do want to have a good game here. Back in BF4, I used to roadkill infantry in the water with the wings. Really fun to do that. Hopefully you can do it in this game.
Oh my gosh.
Get fucked. Yeah, to attack that boat right now.
Gosh, dude. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, more to attack this guy here.
Just drops these bombs, bro. He's
Get outta
keeping his
here.
bombs like
We're gonna
on
reset.
cooldown.
We need to reset.
He's not maxing his bomb cool. I gotta utilize mine way more.
There you go. That boat's dead. That's my strategy.
See, yeah, there he goes. He flared it. Now he
According
can
to
do
my
it.
strategy, that boat's dead, because by the time I come back in, reloaded missile, and then just burst the cannons until he dies. Nothing he can do.
These boats are so dead after I get into my lobby next time. They're so dead. He didn't have time to get the
1500
roll
L.
bomb there. He did have bomb
What do
available.
I have to do to kill one of these goddamn transport helis, man? Have to
You
do a lot
gotta
more
do
than what I
a
just did,
wingman.
apparently.
You need a wingman, that's all. With the wingman, you,
Alright,
you kill him
gonna
every
fly out,
pass.
Loop all the way back around on him. I should be able to seal the deal here.
Beauty.
Okay.
See, he slowed there, though. He did full air brake on
Only
that
one
one. He
guy
doesn't
now,
usually
after
do
all
that. He was full air brake. Oh, that guy crashed. Ooh! Ooh!
Almost died the same way he did. It's alright.
That guy was already dead because he had clipped the engine. That guy was spinning out of
What is
control.
going on down here?
Oh, that was a crazy shot. That was a crazy shot, dude.
Decided to throw one bomb at it. I thought that could be a kill. Put one on my teammate's body, but...
Oh, man! His bombs just keep hitting people!
I don't think that's hitting. It is hitting. There you have it.
It's
Anyway,
just
I don't really
boom,
care about that jet. Just the way
boom.
he approached that kind of tells me that he's not that confident. Care more about this boat.
Yeah, you gotta kill the boats because that's the only anti-air on this map, really.
So he's put one smoke up.
See, this is risky. He's going in no flares right now. He's going in no flares. But he gets the kill. Now he's below radar. And see, it bails.
The boats
Might not
definitely
do that.
can harass you a lot. I don't think they're going to be killing you a lot.
Well, maybe you.
As long as you somewhat respect
Wait, what
your
did
own
he say?
life, they're going to be killing you a lot.
Later, I discovered the bugged guided missiles. Maybe that's what it is.
As long as you somewhat respect your own life.
You know what's crazy though? If these boats, once you upgrade them, you got to get the second. It's the tow missile for the boat, and they're really good. You don't even need to do an old school tow, or like, you know, it's like a smart tow. So there's a box inside of the box, and you want that box to be aimed at the target. You just try and track the target with that, and it'll like automatically guide to that middle box, if I understood it correctly. But I was using that a little bit, and I started nailing everything with the boat. It was pretty good. I was doing pretty good with it.
Come on, where's that bomb going? It's the same thing as Nancha Strike in BF4. You need to direct hit the bombs. Which is, it's a bit different, really.
See how he stays low for the second pass on these boats, though? I think I got to do that more, too.
Yeah.
I'm too often going high.
Switch, he's just, there's no way he's caught it. Yeah, dude. I love that, man. Making a calculated play with the radar just feels like 5 billion times better than making a lucky play with the no radar.
Well, when the game first came out, there was no radar. That's new.
You've got to be paying attention. Good jet pilot will make you second guess your awareness a lot.
It was one of the big problems with flying when the game first came out. Besides the fact that stealth jet didn't even
saw
work.
That on the radar. The radar's kind of showing me a bit of everything at the moment, which is
their missiles are guaranteed kill.
That's not what they intended. Managed to get that heli down. Maybe that's the way to do it. Just the burst fire, like what I was just doing there. Seemed like that worked really well. Let's try it on this guy. Yep, boom, burst fire. Burst fire works. Works really well.
Because it doesn't fully overheat, maybe you can get more bullets out. See how he breaks the lock like that? I don't get it. I break the lock and then I still hear and then I die.
To use the mounted to dodge that missile.
He goes below radar to break the lock on the missile that's already hitting him. It's already coming in.
Putting a jet there.
He's got flares. He's fine.
Somehow that missile didn't track me all the way. I'm not sure why it didn't.
He's got no flares staying in, by the way.
Oh, boat there. We can actually pull up and hit this with a rear guard. Bang. That's good.
Rear guard gets the kill, dude. Come on.
I think there's more on this flag there now.
That was close. Oh my goodness. And he connects the bomb.
Absolutely
he just keeps
scrumptious
connecting these bombs, dude.
Scrump-diddly-umptious. This has been.
He went behind the mountain as well. That's true. That is true. But you still heard it break.
Building,
I think maybe that's what it was. Maybe it just went into the wall.
I've been making a lot of my money. So I've been acquiring a lot of cheddar on the big building there.
It wasn't even necessarily the lock break, but it still seemed like the lock broke. Come on, go under the bridge, Silk.
Everything. Yep.
It's not even going under the bridge, dude.
Back in like 2 seconds, we can pull back up.
This is the reason I always end up in the water. The guys on that team just keep getting in those boats, though.
And only one strafe left. I'm just going to risk it. One more kill, maybe.
Randomly picked up Watching Stone. I welcome in, brother.
Nah, nothing there. Got to be someone somewhere, right?
Oh, that was nuts. Oh, that was nuts. Yeah, these rolls, that's it, dude. These rolls are it.
And that'll be it.
Look at that, dude. 80 kills.
First match on Conquest on a real lobby. That's 82-1. This is a map that we can get dangerous on. Look, I hope you guys enjoyed. This has been awesome to play a naval map again in a jet, in a real lobby. It has lived up to the expectations. There's a lot of things that were missed in the patch notes, but when you play the game, you can have a good time. So, hope you guys all enjoyed. If you did, go ahead and like the video, leave a comment, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.
Yeah, that's Silk, boys. That is Silk. I will link his video here as well for y'all. Go watch and like and sub. There's the video. Let me know what you guys think about it as well. Should we watch some more on it as well? 82 kills in the Jets. Bonkers by itself. The fact that it's that dominant that early on is crazy, bro. It's crazy. I mean, he's probably already got more up. He's got other streams up too and everything. But yeah, Silk is he's a great pilot out there. Great pilot. Do we have time? We do have time for one more. Okay, this is another one that I wanted to watch. I will say I have not. This is it's a bit of a longer one, and there's actual keyboard input cabs on this, which is nice too. This looks like it's a full game, which makes sense because we are looking at a full 151 kill game, which of course is on the Little Bird here by Wolf Brink. If you guys saw my stream, when this was first out, this was a guy who I immediately was like, oh my gosh, bro, this guy keeps killing me. I actually, it was the first time. It wasn't even the first. It was the first dogfight I got in with him. I was like, okay, this guy knows what he's doing. It was during the labs, like pre-stream before this all came out. And I immediately knew he was a good pilot. But I have seen him. I didn't know the tag. I didn't know his name, but I have definitely seen his streams on, it was like probably like TikTok or something. Or maybe it was YouTube, but I had seen him flying before. There's a couple guys that I've seen around whenever, you know, like the game came out, especially I was watching a lot of it. But I wanted to see this because I was going for the 100 kill game. I still have not pulled off a 100 kill game on this map yet. I think I landed at like 88 or
Buddy,
82
welcome
or
back
something.
to another video.
But he almost doubled it. So I think there's going to be some lessons we can take away from this.
Round, we are playing the brand new map for Season 4 in Battlefield 6, Suru Reef. This match, I managed to get 151 kills using the Little Bird helicopter. For those of you that are still new to the map, there is only one Little Bird that spawns on this map. It does spawn over by the resort. Other than that, each team does get 2 transport helicopters, but there are no attack helicopters on this map, just the attack jet and the stealth jet. Of course, you got the addition of the patrol boats, and also you have the rib boats. This video is going to be mainly focused around the Little Bird helicopter. So sit back, enjoy the video, and as always, links will be down in the description below for my settings and flying tutorials. I'll see you at the end of the video.
Does he play rifle aim? Yeah, he does. He's rolling with A&D.
Trying to fix my fan right now.
So the strategy, for those of you that don't know, you got to get Echo capped in order to get the helicopter to spawn. Especially when the game first came out, a lot of people didn't even realize what was happening. So I'm assuming this was also early on off the new season. So that was also probably helpful. But right now, in half the lobbies that I go into, it's just a battle for Echo. And even if you don't have Echo, it doesn't matter. You can still steal the enemy team's chopper. It spawns just out to the left here. You can see it's already in right here. So a lot of people are sitting up on the hill on the right or on the roof of the hotel, shooting out rockets to kill this immediately. Also, the boat dies the fastest to the miniguns. You never need to use the rockets. Well, sometimes I use the rockets, but they're not super effective, the light rockets.
Out by blowing up one of their boats.
On the boat. Light rockets much better against the choppers, for sure, though. Always burst the choppers. If you can figure out the aim for it.
Blow up their other helicopter.
That is an incredible opening right there. All their transport vehicles are dead.
Kill the guy in the Jeep. Smoke the Bradley. Come back up behind the Bradley.
I guess they could have one more boat, though.
Oh, there he is. That's the guy that I saw. He might not be actually repairing him.
So I want to see. He doesn't shoot the Bradley there.
Come back over to this Jeep that's
I wouldn't either. Almost got the full missile barrage.
Just because you're inside does not mean you are safe.
I want to see, though, because I really haven't watched any Little Bird gameplay. What else he goes for? That's kind of insane. He's even going for the beam on the jet right there. That's insane that he actually got that. I never go for that. Look at the comments. Holy unemployed. holy mother of unemployed.
And that pretty much takes care of all those guys.
Dude, everybody give him a like. He does have a job, though, I'm pretty sure. I think he is employed. But the Bradley, you can't really damage it, so I always just completely ignore it. It looks like that's what he's doing as well. And see how fast he's flying? To get the connection from that speed is impressive. This is risky. This is risky here. He's flying right over the base, but he was still moving, though. He wasn't isolated. He kind of went high and then swung it back down. But when you're high, transitioning the movement versus, like, strafing, that's when you get RPG'd out of the sky or AT rocketed. That's what happens to me, at least. LTV, I almost never put rockets into as well. I usually just use the minigun. But I have trouble one-passing it. As you saw, he two-passed that one as well. Bradley on the left there. Transport on the right. Freebie. Beautiful aim. 900 damage on the opening barrage.
I'm not letting any transport.
It's a lot
helicopters
easier
get out of there.
for the little bird to kill the transport chop, too, than even the...
I don't have any rockets.
Jet. I have a lot of trouble killing one pass
Yeah,
on the
rockets,
jet,
I
on the
couldn't help with
helis. Two infantry on bottom left there.
There was a guy on a four-wheeler.
Little damage on that four-wheeler there.
There's a guy on a four-wheeler over on Foxtrot. There was a guy on a
Nice
four-wheeler
pass on
over
that one. See how
Foxtrot.
fast he's
This
moving,
thing's
though?
like Echo.
That's the
Gonna
thing. Oh,
rotate
I gotta
back
look at his
over here.
hands, too. What I'm curious is he's holding left alt. Unless it's a bug. His left control is a hard rotate. I do the same thing, and space is my hard right
know
turn.
why
But
they're
why
doing
is he
that.
holding left alt?
Oh, they took
Or is it a bug?
Foxtrot.
Is it? Has it been
bet
white the
they're
whole
Foxtrot.
time? Right here?
No, 0. 0 on Foxtrot.
I don't know what that
didn't kill
is.
guy. I'm gonna smoke that Bradley. 180 back for this guy that I saw on the mini-map.
Yeah, I think it's been white the whole
I
time.
don't like being focused by the Bradley, so we're gonna.
I don't know
loop
what it
down
is.
here.
Maybe it's a bug or something with this thing, or maybe it just looks
See
different
anybody
colored.
over here? They have a transport heli and a boat. We're gonna go for the boat. We're gonna kill that guy.
Through the
Swing
trees!
down, swing over.
Let's see how he does the boat. So he does the barrage on the boat even. I don't typically
Take out
do
the
that. I
boat.
find the minigun is so powerful. He only landed like 1 or 2 rockets there. Transport. The transport choppers on this map too have a super
Take
fast
out the
respawn
transport
timer.
heli.
Oh, sorry, that's my agent. So,
And then we're gonna come back around here. Got a jet behind me. I'm gonna get down low into the trees here.
you can get a lot of kills off of them. And they are valuable. If you leave a transport chop up, you're just giving them free infills all across the map. Because the whole lobby
don't know where
can
I'm
spawn
at.
on that helicopter. So a good transport chopper is incredibly valuable, all the spawns.
I missed my shots.
A lot of misses there. Get it together here. Come on, man. How are we going to pull 100 kills off that? Come on. See how he's still, even on the objective, he's strafing the
Gonna kill
objective.
that
You don't
guy.
want to
We're
ever
gonna-
sit still.
I don't like that whole area. That
Get
we're in right now,
RPG'd
so
out
we're
of the
gonna
sky.
relocate.
Oh, on the hill? Oh, insane pick right there. He almost
Killed the
splattered the
Igla.
second guy. He almost splattered
Do a
him.
little bounce off the ground. Think you still playing Wolf? I'm running. Oh no, I got off for a little while.
Oh! I got to do that one. I've never done that one. Okay, he does put a 300 barrage into that. That's not bad. That's not bad. It's good mid-maxing his work there. Could get assists off it as well. Look at that. Look at that double back he does right there. I would never do that. I got to integrate that right there. He didn't fully coast out. He just kind of switched back. That's actually probably good to do too, because if that boat is beached, they can spawn off of it.
Putting together some.
When the
good
when the
rotations
ramp
here.
comes down on the vehicle as well. What are the guns you use on the Little Bird? I typically use the primary minigun. That's what you see him using here as well. And then the light rockets. You're mostly just dealing with infantry when you're the Little Bird. You don't really want to deal with tanks and stuff. It takes way too long, even with the
RPG really easy by moving slow like that.
even
but
with
I take
heavier
the chance.
firepower if you bring it.
Got a jet moving in.
You're kind of nimble
Jet
infantry,
flew
transport
by.
vehicles.
I see a Jeep over
Those are super
there
important.
on Delta. I guess we'll go for the Jeep.
Turn them up a bit.
And then once we're done with the Jeep,
Teamwork make a dream work.
we'll go over straight over and we'll take out this transport heli.
Look at that. Even 600 on it, it's
And then
so
once we're done
easy
with
to
the
rip them
transport heli,
apart.
We're gonna drop down.
It's such a big target, too, that all the bullets connect. Love that. See, he goes under the bridge. That's what I'm talking about. You send it under the bridge.
And then now that
That's
the
what I'm
boat's
talking
dead,
about.
we're gonna do a hard right.
Okay,
Take
he
out
got
the other
he got
boat.
hit by the AGM, I think, from the tank or something. Or the jet or something there. Maybe not. I don't know. But he got hit for like 80% of the health there. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, the tree. Oh my gosh.
So be careful.
Look how
here.
good he's just hovering so low, so tight on the mountains.
Oh, I hit the corner a little too hard there. What's up, boys? Nice boat.
You know what though? The little bird is easier to maneuver through those cracks than a jet. So we gotta cut Silk a little slack from our last video there. Naughty also, thank you for the huge trophy,
You're
man.
cooking?
Trevor, thank you as well.
Oh, we cooking,
This
we
is
cooking.
Wolf Brink, yeah.
Good little rotation there.
As you see, he's
Thank
lighting the feet up.
All right, mini map shows armored truck on Delta. Not the rotation.
See, even that
I'd love to
barrage was
enter
only
on
20% of its
but
health.
We're gonna go for it.
Boom! Triple! Oh my goodness. Oh, and he stays in, dude. He stays in.
Made the best of it. We're
No
gonna come back from
flares.
another
Once
angle.
my flares are done,
We're
I
gonna
get
cut
too
low through
scared.
The trees right here.
Yeah, see the low angle on that too? You want to stay as below radar as much as you can. Now they're starting to paint them here. They're getting upset. See that red light back there. They're all dying. Look at that. You can fly through the trees a little bit as well there.
All
I
right,
don't
we spent
abuse
our time
Delta
here.
as
We're
much.
gonna relocate again.
Usually Charlie is the objective I abuse the most. But Delta has a lot of players. Foxtrot as well. Once they're wiped off Foxtrot, though, they
I
don't
went
come
against
back.
a heli pilot like that.
That's crazy. That's the second jet he's killed.
It's not that dangerous. You just shoot me with an RPG. That's all you gotta do.
See, I would have got onto the bridge there. But then I wouldn't have gotten that kill. You know what I mean? That's the diff. That's how he's getting the extra kills here. Oh! He's so lucky he didn't blow. Still lucky he hasn't blown.
Hopefully I can land here and get a repair off before that guy pushes me, that's infantry.
Yeah, he was getting shot from Delta there. Wolfbrink, I just got home from a 10-hour shift. It's hot in my house, and you're single-handedly ruining my relaxation time. Please go away. The guy in the game chat just said that to him.
All right. No dip back.
He's probably already on 80 kills here.
Did you guys read chat? Oh.
Good spot on that helo from downtown. 1,000 damage on it. From that far out, bro. Good flares, good flares. Super consistent. Then once flares are out, you see
10-hour shift, that's
here's a
it?
good reposition.
Only a 10-hour shift? Man.
Parachuter coming
I
down.
wish I worked part-time.
Ooh, that guy had an Igla. He was looking to lock him. Can't lock if you're below radar, though. Look at the speed of the kills. Every pass. Oh, that was nasty. Got that left gun right on him. Look at that. These passes are so consistent. I was flying a little bit earlier in the helo. Granted, I wasn't warmed up, okay? But there was a lot of them getting away from me off those passes when I was trying to get the one pass. Every one pass he's getting, pretty much. I mean, I'd say at least like 80% of these.
Damn. Yo, your
Infantries.
gaming pal, thank you so much for the gift over on YouTube, man. Appreciate you.
W's,
Wolf Freak
W's.
has 3 stomachs overlapping each other. This chat. What is this chat?
LTV. Yeah, see, he always goes for the opening LTV barrage. Maybe I got to do that. Look, it said it only did a little bit of damage, but it was only down to 40% health. Oh, love that wrap right there. You see that? He 180'd while keeping forward momentum. I bet you he used shift for that. I probably could go back and look. When you use shift, and I don't know if he uses right. I haven't seen him hit spacebar yet. But shift, or maybe he uses left control, actually. I haven't been paying attention. I think I use shift. And that'll be max yaw left.
Oh man, that was a dangerous rotation right there. I have to do way too slow.
It gives you maximum turn speed. Yeah, see, space bars for max yaw right.
Way too slow.
Yeah, he uses left control for yaw left. Does a little bit of downlift there. I didn't even see the scoreboard there. I'm watching his inputs.
Oh, I died. Dang it.
He does about the same
I
with
gotta be mindful of that Bradley.
of what I
don't
do.
really see any other boats anywhere.
For W key though.
Put some rockets into the Bradley to help our team out a little bit.
Similar with a lot of my inputs. Except his left alt. I don't know why his left alt is just holding white. I assume he's not holding it down.
Indeed they were. Indeed
He doesn't
they
have
were.
enough fingers.
I got another transport heli over here on the right side. Oh, damn, he's above me.
Yeah, that was
I didn't know
absolutely
he was up-
perfect.
I thought he was down low. I didn't know he was up high.
Infield for the
Leonidas,
back
thank you for the
objective.
first time chat. Welcome in, my friend. How are you? How are you? That's a mine.
Teamwork make a dream work.
Of course the lobby's mad at him. I mean, of course. Little Bird needs to go touch grass. Yeah.
Oh, I don't have all my rockets are on regen still. No.
You know what he does a good job of too is fully dumping rockets every time. He hasn't had, that was the first time that he's had a empty rocket load, but if you ever leave one rocket, that's like worst case scenario because it won't reload itself. You got to do a full dump of the load. Even hitting reload is not a good idea because then you don't have an even distribution of reserve ammo. Oh, that is a good little position there.
Love boats.
Gets right up tight, right behind him there, and just keeps barrel stuffing him. Oh, he almost got the double there. That would have been crazy. And look at how fast he turns around, dude. I got to just see this real quick. Catch one. Spray transfer to the other there. The pole eats some of the shots, actually. Otherwise, I think he actually might have even caught that. I don't know what his Z does, but he hit Z there for a second. But see, he's not even doing a left control max yaw left. He's just doing a gradual, smooth mouse turn. Because you got to be smooth with the mouse. Swaps the rocks. Drops 2 out. But see, he's still got 5 left. So does he drop the rest of the burst here so he gets the full reload? That's what I would do. Yep, he does. So he doesn't swap over to his other cannon. He wants to drop the rest of his rockets. But he did leave one. He didn't shoot them all. So that might run in, he might run into a problem with that in a second now. Let's see. This is what I was talking about before. So he's not going to get a full reload anymore. So he gets the reload into his rockets. You can see he has 7 in the pocket, but he's gonna have a sweet surprise here in a second when he tries to rely on his rockets.
More boats, the better.
Unless he realizes it. He'll probably realize it. I don't know. He's doing a lot right now, so it's hard to keep track of everything.
Smoke down there for my teammates. Hopefully that helps him out a little bit.
It does look like it reloaded. So maybe it did reload in the background for him. But you can see how it has 1 rocket in reserve. It's either in the mag or in reserve, but it will not refill a full 7 rockets for him, so you lose efficiency. That's one of the problems that I have with the helicopters right now. So see, he got the full barrage, but he can't reload instantly to another full 7 barrage because he only has 1 in reserve right now. So he could reload that 1 to reserve and see it reloads over. So I guess it does automatically reload over, but he's still not going to have a full barrage available until he dumps the whole cycle. It's a weird thing with how the rockets work on the helicopters.
There's a Bradley. Oh,
I don't know if I explained that very well.
This way. Watch this.
Shark, thank you so much for the 9 months on the Prime as well, my good sir. Tiger Nemesis also.
Welcome to the squad.
So see, he's got to get rid of this rocket so he can get a full barrage strike package here.
I can't kill that guy.
See, he only shot one there.
Got me.
And he got hit. And Hilo's dead. So see, this is the battle I was talking about at the beginning of the game. This is the battle for the little bird. Nice. Gotta win your fights here. Control the spawn. Just skip ahead a little bit to get him back in. We'll see some of the flight here. Gets it on the spawn. Back in the sky. Opening barrage. Nice. Transport behind. I didn't see if he space did that. Got the flares.
See, I never actually died.
Well, maybe
It was
Zia's his
all a
flares. I don't
figment
know.
Of their imagination.
I haven't paid attention to what his flares is yet.
It was
Mine is
all
X.
A figment of their imagination.
I think that was the old ones. Oh, yeah, look. Zia's smoke screen. He's using the smoke screen, not the mini-map thing. I wonder if that's good, actually. Wait a second. I wonder if the smoke screen's
I might
good.
be dead here, actually.
I might need to switch my build. Pretty good with the chopper in this map, and yeah, people hate me and tried. Even my own team, the transport choppers, try to ram me. Yeah, I mean, if you know how to get the chopper, then people get pissed because they want to get it and try it. And if you don't die, then you hog it the whole time, but, you know, it is what it is. That's why you just got to back out and go to a new lobby if you got
but we pulled out of it.
multiple chopper pilots in the lobby. I always feel like I don't mind it because there's another lobby out there that probably needs a good chopper pilot in it, you know?
Got a four-wheeler over there. Why?
Every time this LTV spawns, he kills it, bro. Every time.
Like
You just got a triple off that.
Explain these things to me.
I think he's got it in his head. He knows the timing of the spawn, and he's going back and checking it. He's so much more aggressive on Delta objective, though. I never get aggressive on this one. I feel like there's too many buildings that they hide in, and I can't get the kill. Same thing with Echo. Echo's so hard. Like, I'll do a swoop on top of Echo sometimes just to check the rooftops, but he's not even going up to check the top.
Vehicle setup for both teams? I mean, it's equal. It's just whoever controls Echo gets the little bird.
Yeah.
And that is a...
It's a powerhouse.
That is huge. That is a big deciding factor.
The boats are the best counter to it, but the boats...
The little bird is very, very strong.
need to get the upgrades for their anti-air, I think. I don't know, actually. I don't know if the tow anti-air is better for this, but you need the boats to constantly be locking it and shooting it. Get flares and have infantry on it, too. You need a lot of coordination to kill a little bird pilot.
Oh, I didn't get him.
Or you need an AT rocket. Everybody's sending AT rockets at him. Look at that. See how many... Dude, he's gotten so many kills on Delta. That's where I'm missing out on my time. Maybe as a timer overlay, he activates. No, there's no need. Even for myself, I know, like, I've done it enough times that's why I'm really good at redeploying, and I can time the spawn for the jets.
It was. Have some smoke, teammates.
Plus, I think he's just at Delta objective so often. I don't go there that often. But he just went back there and there was nobody in the vehicle, so he didn't kill it. Obviously, it's not worth it to kill it if nobody's in it. You can't get kills that way. You don't need to pre-kill it.
A four-wheeler and the death egg rolls
You know
up
what, too? The air radar shows it when it's on map, too. So he might be glancing at that and seeing the air radar when somebody's in it. I haven't been watching his map a whole lot. When I play, I keep it a little bit more internal. There's the RPG. That's the biggest counter.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull this off, but I'm going to try.
Nice, nice. He's already getting blasted. Good flares out.
There we go.
Good strafe on that for the respawn.
Man, they had a lot of pressure up there on that roof.
This is the problem with high kill games on the heli, though, is you can only go so high because you dominate the other team so hard that they literally can't do anything. It's hard to carry the game in Battlefield. That was a crazy attempt right there.
Pressure up there.
I don't even go for the attempts on the jets most of the time.
We're gonna change
But
our
that's also
scenery a
part of the
little bit.
difference.
What's going on over here at Bravo?
Yeah, see, this is where I swoop. He hasn't even been to Charlie yet. I usually like to go out and patrol Charlie. But you do have to deal with more boats out there. He's still getting a couple kills on the boats, for sure. But he's staying more central on Foxtrot and Delta for a lot of these guys. And Hotel. Whatever the hotel objective is, I forget. Echo or whatever.
We got transport heli over here going to fucking Narnia.
My highest kill game is only 80 kills on this.
Not sure what they're doing
88.
over here.
On Tsuruo. I was trying to break the 100, or I was somewhere in that ballpark.
Let's sneak back up over
But
here to Bravo.
this popped up on my feed, and he almost doubled that. He had 150 kills in this game. That's why I had to see what he was doing. I gotta pull some more lessons out of here. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this, dude. Back on Delta, back into triple kill territory. And he does a second pass before leaving, which is risky. He gets jet rammed, though.
What the fuck hit me?
That was
Did
a
I get
jet.
rammed?
Yeah, that was a jet ram.
I think I got rammed.
Yeah, I think so. He gets it again, though. And this is actually really big for him. You can see in the downtime when he died, the whole lobby started to shift. So now the enemy has a bunch of objectives. That actually extended the game's duration for him. They would have won. If he kept ripping them apart, it actually worked out that he got owned by the jet, or jet rammed by that guy.
Oh, that's a tower.
Flip the lobby around.
Man, I'm just getting
Yeah, they're coming for him,
fried
dude.
right now.
This is what happens, though. Gimme. He gets back in jet. Now it's almost a tie game, dude. See, it's actually working out for him. The game's lasting longer. They were up by like 400 tickets. Now they're losing. But it's as soon as they start killing the little bird.
Just killing people is not gonna like make you win the game.
Exactly.
Your teammates have to capitalize on the damage that you inflict on them.
When he's shutting down every vehicle and they don't have transports, they don't have transport helis up, so they can't get to the back line to flip objectives. That's
really
how you get such a dominant lead. You got to play your role. You got to shut down the boats, shut down the transport vehicles that are driving for flanks. No, the boats aren't even the biggest threat in the world. They are more so for the jets, but the jets can also help clean them up. But you got to shut down the helis. The transport helis, like, are critical. And these vehicles, because they have to wait for spawns. They can't get flanks when those vehicles are dead or floating out somewhere. But you never want to, if the guy was telling, at least in my opinion, people come to my chat and they're like, go cap objectives. You never want to do that because you're too susceptible to getting RPG'd. It's too easy to hit a stationary heli. And the heli's too valuable. It needs to play its role. But I think if he didn't get rocketed out, I think those guys with the rockets clearing him out. Let them keep the transport helis up. Let them get into flanks. And that's when it turned around at the end. Crazy, dude. Crazy. Anyways, yeah, that's insane. Make sure you guys go and subscribe, like his channel. Drop him a comment. I'm going to put the link here into chat as well for you. Again, let me get this over here for you guys. Show him some love, man. That's insane. That is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Beauty. Okay, now we also have let me just send a message here. I don't know. Let me send that. Okay, this also I saw, which I don't know what to make of this, but this is Battle Pulse. So this is not an official channel, but it said Battlefield 6 Year 2 is officially confirmed. Battlefield Studios will support and continue beyond Season 5. with more seasons and new content planned for 2027. More details about the future of Battlefield 6 will be shared later this year. And I wasn't sure exactly where this was. I'm guessing this is from the Q&A that they did for the source of it. But you got to keep in mind that they're not doing a new Battlefield for next year or this year, right? I guess it's already technically next year because this game came out last year. But we're getting more updates. We're getting Season 5 is going to have 3 new maps to it instead of just 2 that they've been doing for each of the seasons. It looks like they're going to start doing 3 maps a season, which would be awesome.
Make a dream work.
Then they're also going to have into, you know, the next year more support. That sounds great. What I've been saying is my concern is that they're going to try and copy Call of Duty even more. They've already been copying COD a lot, right? Like they're trying to take over some of that, and that's kind of pushed COD to do a little bit more, which is nice as well. But the competition, I think, has been good. But more so, they're getting into like some ranked multiplayer stuff. They're in ranked battle royale, some stuff, maybe not the most enticing there, but nonetheless, one thing I don't want them to copy specifically is them releasing more Battlefields at like an insane pace, right? And I think from what we heard from rumors or leaks or whatever, I don't know if it's necessarily true or not, but is that in the future they were planning to do a faster cycle with Battlefield. I don't know if that's true, that people probably just make stuff up all the time, right? But I'm hoping that's not the direction that they go, in that the game Battlefield 6 is finally starting to come along. I think by another year of 10 maps coming out, you guys heard me say this a million times, but I think they're going to have, a solid game at that point. They just added naval combat. Let's get 5 or 6 other naval maps under our belt here. We're going to get Wake Islands coming soon, but there's tons of bring back ones and even new ones, Carrier Assault, tons of stuff that they can add with all of that. Where if we have a bigger pool, we bring back tons of the Battlefield 3 maps, tons of the Battlefield 4 maps. What I was even saying is, rather than launching, they're not going to do this, it would be great if they did, but rather than launching a new game, imagine next year, instead of them launching a new game, they say, hey guys, we're just going to expand Battlefield 6 and we're going to drop every single map that's in Battlefield 3, including all the DLC maps. That's what we're releasing this year. Boom. Some people are asking, what could bring back players to Battlefield? That, I think, would bring back players to Battlefield, but I don't think they're going to do that. But that would be sick, right? So if they're not going to do it all at one time. Over the next year, they add another 10 maps, another 15 maps or something. Then at that point, we're going to have a ton of content. And the game's going to be like, we'll have a bunch to do on it. That's what's more interesting to me. Rather than them being like, all right, we're going to launch Battlefield 7. They'll probably call it something random because they went Battlefield 4 to Hardline to 1 to 5. Then they went back to Battlefield. Anyways, then went back to Battlefield 6. So the order doesn't make sense on any of these things. So maybe the next one's going to be called Battlefield X or something. Then it'll be a browser game on X or something. Anyways, we'll see what they do. But if they're continuing going for another year, hopefully it's for even more years, faster pace, more content. I think that would be good, personally. I think that would be good. I think that was it, though, guys. I think that was all of the stuff that I had seen. I wanted to catch up on there. Any other thoughts, comments that I missed? Let me catch up with the chat for a little bit here. Maligator, thank you for the Prime sub as well. Do you stream COD anymore, by the way? Sometimes. We went back and played something not too long ago. Did you see the knife trick to make the rib go faster? I did. I don't know if they fixed that yet, but that was pretty funny, yeah. Yo, Sonny, you having the custom game issue where they took out lots of options? Right now, the only map options for Rush is the new one. Let's see. If I go to multiplayer custom search, I have all the Conquest stuff here. Rush. Oh my gosh. Yeah, what? Rush? The only Rush map is Tsuru? That's a feature. That's what we call feature. All right? It's not a bug. It's a feature, bro. That's called a feature. How's the jazz stuff going? Pong, what up, dude? We just watched a video on Silk flying the jets. mentioned you at the beginning of it, actually, because you helped carry me into this game with all the tips. What game you most excited for right now? I think probably War Dogs, which I still need to do more review of and see what's coming for that as well, actually. I heard rumors that they said Season 6 is going to have battleships, too. That would be sick. I saw something on the Battlefield portal that was like a commander mode where they were able to call in like UAVs and like drop airstrikes and stuff. It was super cool. So I don't know if they could even implement something like that. That might even be fun to do. What's an LMG that's slept on? I don't play too many for multiplayer. KTS is kind of the obvious choice. I guess for multiplayer, I like the what's it, the DMS? Oh, what is it? DMR, DMS, SC Dub, no. KTS, M24, 123, Buckle My Shoe, DRS. I like that one personally. But that's because it's more like an assault rifle, especially for multi. I think that's usually a bit better. You ever do any custom games, custom mini scout deathmatch games? I don't know what that is. Mini scout deathmatch, but that sounds fun. I mean, if there's some really genuinely good portal maps, I do want to try them out. We were playing one the other day where we were flying around in a test range that was awesome. And I'd love to do some more of that, honestly. Even like community style ones. Be sick if you and the Fast Squad got together for some live N64 battles. I don't know if that's ever gonna happen. Never even seen those guys. But it would be fun. I mean, you are 100% right on that. I play on PC. How are flying the little birds so fast? Whenever I fly, it's slow. You got to tilt forwards and then push W and hold that down for a long time until you go really fast. You can't really see anything when you tilt down, so you got to stay in third person so you can at least see a little bit and then go back in. So I like to hold right click to... I always stay in third person, then I hold right click to go to first. That's actually, to me, that's been an improvement in this one versus the previous ones as well. War Dogs is going to be so good, Stone. You... going to be on the 7th to 9th, 7th to 9th PT. I don't know what that means. Is there something coming on 7th to the 9th, or are you saying PT of the time? I'm gone. I'm off soon here. I'm out in just a second. I'm just reading a couple last comments. Yeah, I fly with M&K. Yes, sir. I fly with M&K. What up, Stone? Late to the stream. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hey, have a good day at the beach. You're going to have to be watching the VOD here soon. How fast does squad plays? Some Fusion Frenzy? Oh my gosh. Remember that game? That game was wild. Let me give some feedback here as well. I notice as I am scrolling through the highlights page, sometimes it's like jumping around a little bit. And also, I don't know if like I scroll back, if it keeps that position. Every time I put an input into that window, it should hold it for another, like refresh it for another 15 seconds. So it doesn't move down, similar to how the other panels work. But I noticed a couple times it's jumped around a little bit, and I'm not sure why it's doing that. I don't know if it's new messages coming in or what. It's gotten better, but it's still weird, acting weird. What's your kill record on the helis? Mine was 88. You know what? It looks like it's not even snapping me back to the bottom, but it kind of like almost moves the chunk upwards. It like maybe it's adding new rows at the bottom, so it moves my point upwards rather than keeping me where I'm at, where I'm reading something. Maybe that's what's happening. Where should I find the jet guide video? I mean, you can find a bunch if you just Google it, but if you look on YouTube, my plays channel has a lot of the gameplay, the daily gameplay stuff. So if you find a video, just search like Stone Mount 64 if you want to see my specific tip video and settings and stuff for whatever it is. So attack jet or stealth jet, and I have a video for each of them. They're also, I think they're linked in Discord, still under the Battlefield 6 resources channel. Heli PR chase one day next week, maybe. Yeah, maybe. I think We should have some good ones. Squad got a Star Wars mod. I saw a bit of that. I think they made it. I think they updated it, right? Like, didn't it get updated to the new engine or Unreal 5 or something like that? I still haven't even played Squad before yet, but that was interesting to me as well. We might have to try that. War Dogs is having an alpha playtest on the 7th and the 9th. Gotcha. Okay. That sounds interesting. Yeah, if I can get in on that, that'd be sick. If I can stream it, I would do it. I'll note that on my calendar here. 7th and 9th. I could probably do it on the 7th. Alpha test. War Dogs. Someone said alpha test for War Dogs on the 7th and the 9th. I don't know if we could look into that or see if it's streamable or if I can get into it. Might be interesting. Biggest launch that I've ever had watching a stream. Laughed. I've had watching a stream was the Fast Crew. Where you guys played the cooking game. Oh, yeah, that was... Oh, the Overcooked game. That was a problem. That was a problem that day. That was fun, though. That was fun. Yeah, I think the biggest laugh that I've had on stream lately was the PUBG AI. If you didn't see those videos, those were pretty good. Really hoping they give loadouts and new jet unique to each faction as well. Yeah, I don't know if it needs to necessarily even be unique to the faction. I think one of the games did that, and it was kind of weird. I think 2042 did that. It was faction specific, and then it was like there's like more nuances with each side, and you got to balance each of the sides and stuff too. But it would be kind of cool to see some different builds and different ways to use it. More Norse extraction games. Mistfall Hunter, I haven't seen that one. I don't know about that one. They won't allow any streaming or sharing. Ah, gotcha. Okay, well, once it's out, let me know. Never mind. Looks like you can't stream it. NDA. Can't stream it or talk about it. Okay, well, I don't know about it, so it's not me. Yeah, I probably won't play it then. I won't play it. If I can't do some content on it, then I'm just gonna keep waiting. Because then it'll be fun to like play it and experience it for the first time and do some content and stuff with it. Did you see the smoke on Delta? Oh, he was talking about from the last game there. I'm just going back to see some of the old ones here. Last game I played with you was the one where you did RPGs only on Warzone. Yeah, I mean, we used to do that all the time. That's where it's like, I was hoping to do that a lot more with Portal, to be honest. I thought we'd be able to do a lot more of that. But nonetheless.
Stone, you should check out the Mound for a Fast Fridays game.
The Mound, okay. If you could put it in Discord, I'll add it to my list. The thing is, the Fast guys are not super interested in doing like the Fast games anymore. So what my plan is, actually, I had a dream that this happened. I just remembered. I was dreaming about making a group Discord with a bunch of people who are interested in like party game style games. And then we could all hop in and play. And then I didn't make it. Somebody else made it. Actually, because Tom was not super interested in playing some of them, but Tom made it in my dream. And I was like, what? Why are you making the channel for it? But I was like, heck yeah, finally we could do some of these things. But I got too much going on right now. We'll get there eventually, though. But yeah, we might need to add some people to the crew so we can have more people to play with on some of that, which I got a couple ideas for, so we might do. Well, I hate to end the stream on you guys here, but I got a jet. We'll be back more for some more next week, though. If you guys are down, if you're interested in some gaming and some sessions. So if you are, make sure you're subscribed, make sure you're followed. We'll have a bunch of videos coming for you. Clips, all the good stuff over the weekend. Have a great weekend, and I will see you guys back. I know, short stream. Here we are. Andrew, thank you for the bits as well, my good sir. Big love as well. Kyle, top of the day with the tip. GGG Golden Goat, Naughty Shepherd. Appreciate you guys. Inoperative also, thank you so much for the gift and taking that gifted spot on the day. Appreciate you. And until next time, I'll see you guys back on Monday. Have a great weekend. God bless you all. And thank you for watching, supporting all of my nonsense out here. Here we go.